Beginning now, Be'ez Hashem is Baruch Maseches Pesachim Daf Aleph Amud Aleph. The way we work it here, we follow each year has the page of the Vilna Shas, not the Ois V'Hader Shas. That's the original Shas that was printed before Ois V'Hader, and we label it 1A, 1B. Means Daf Aleph Amud Aleph Daf Amud Beis. 21A, 21B is Chaf Aleph Amud Aleph Chaf Amud Beis. The text is my own text that has some small beer, and also it's a lot of hagos that are added. So that's why I'm using my own text, because I was Magia a lot and I made it into paragraphs, and anybody who's going to follow it will see that has a lot of features. That's why I'm using this text. The Mishnah. The night before the 14th, you check out the house for chametz. You mevar it. You take it out. A room that does not, you don't bring in during the year any chametz. You don't have to make medika. However, where did they say? It means that Chacham Makadmoinim said that you have to make at least 2 lines of the cellar, of the wine cellar. You must say chametz. It's only applicable if that cellar people bring in chametz. If not, then you're not required to do bedika. So the Mishnah is asking a question on the Chachmei Mishnah Kadmoinim that said there's a chiyuv bedika on a wine cellar. He's answering that's only meant if there's makshach b'chametz. Now we're going into details of this wine cellar that the Chacham said you have to do bedika. B'shamei oimre, b'shamei say ishtei shuas al pnei kol ha'martev. You have to do 2 lines on the whole cellar. It means only the top ones, only the 2 top rows, the 2 top, not the whole. You walk into the cellar, not the whole thing. That's Bashami says the 2 first rows, and the Sil says Chitzoinus Shem El Goinus. Gemara and Babli says 2 pshatim on this, but generally it means only the top ones, not the full thing. Ksiv, it says in the pasuk, Ishmartem es hamatzos ki be'etzem yom hazeh tzeis es b'seichem eretz Mitzrayim. V'rishon v'abo osiyim b'chodesh be'erev toich l'matzos the goyim. It's in Pashas Boy. Mana kayom. What does the Torah mean? Im lachilas matzah. If the Torah wants to teach you here to eat matzah, k'va ksiv shivas yomim matzah istachela. It says already in a different pasuk that you have to eat matzah 7 days. And it cannot be that you start counting from the 14th, because then you're eating matzahs for 8 days. That's the question. But maybe you say you start from the 14th, and the 20th day is the last day of Pesach. It's only 7 days. Can be. So something is. So this 14th day here is very hard to understand. What does you start? You can't start eating matzah here, because then you're going to eat matzah for 8 days. And you can't finish a day earlier, because it says you have to eat till the 21st day. So what is the 14th all about? So the 14th day must be designated for the time of Bir Chometz. That's the night before, that's when the 14th day starts. It's a drasha that's not mentioned in Bavli. A drasha where you learn out from a pasuk that the Bedikas Chometz has to be done Leil Yudalat. Why do you have to do L'Erener? Because a candle, a nair, is very good. It makes a very thorough bedika. Kosher means thorough. Doesn't mean like kosher and bavli. It means a little bit. Kosher who means kol tzarkoi. Lama balayla. There's another point that the Gemara says that a candle works better at night than during the day. It seems that we could have said Bar Asa would mean in the morning of Bar Asa, but since it's better at night, we start doing it in Leil Yudalet. Rabbi Manuel Omer Kain, Shmartem as a matzahs as Yeshem Ezel they're saying Chukas Olam. I say Sheyim Elai B'Shamayim. So he says that what I mentioned, what I hinted before, that if the pasuk talks about here Shmartem as Yom Matzos, and then Shmartem Sheyim Ezel, so it means the full day has to be, and we talk about the 14th, so the 14th day starts the night before. That's why you have to start the full night, you have to start the full day, you have to start at night. So if you really want to ensure that it doesn't miss even a second from the 14th, maybe you should start the 13th, like maybe an hour or two before the Shkia, like this. It's already, when it comes to 14th, it's already, everything is okay. After Gemara, he also agrees to Rav Yassa's reasoning. So he also agrees, Rav Mana also agrees to Rav Yassa. Rav Yassa said that you have to, Bedikas Ner is only Yofa Balayla. He agrees to that. That's why you can't do it when it's still light outside. You have to wait till it's dark. He just is adding, he's just adding another time. I mean, because Rabbi Yasser said that you can do it, you should do it at night, not during the day. And he's saying that there's another reason why, because you should be fully. Mafkemina is that you should do it as early as possible. That's nafkemina from this reasoning that you should make that the whole night should be meshumer. But if you're so makpid that it should be meshumarim, so maybe you should make it early Gimel, because you say you have to do it at night, right? That's very important to do it at night. And also you have to make sure that the Yom Yudal is Meshumah the full day. So how about doing it early Yud Gimel? Like this, the night and the day of the 14th are already fully clean. So they're going, no, that's already too much. That's, it's like totally far off Pesach. It can't be 2 days before. So it makes sense, you do it the day before. Rabbi Yemi, let's go here. Rabbi Yemi Omar, Rabbi Yemi said over this statement that Rabbi Yitzchak asked the question: how about if you can use an avuka? Avuka has a few wicks together. It's stronger than a candle. Because it's jumping. Avuka is not steady; it keeps on jumping. So he says, since Ner is boidik yafa yafa, so he thought that it should not be good. Why? Because we have to make something that's the best, like we said before. Ner boidik kolshu. Ner does the best job. So maybe something that's second to the best is not good. Maybe it's ma'akev. Chazal made it a kona. You should dafka do it with the best. So that's why he had to say boya. If you can use an avuka, maybe Chazal weren't so makbid, even though it's not the best. But that's what the boy. And we know all we paskin that you cannot do with avuka. That's Allah. Okay, this is the end of Daf Aleph Amid Aleph.